audience, can we start our agenda today? Okay, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. First of all, let us say thanks to Allah for His blessings. We go ahead and get our birthday. Assalamualaikum to the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, who has bring us for the darkness of light. So, ladies and gentlemen, as we do usually every week, we do a seminar for our friends. So there's two speakers today. The first is Mr. Hafiz Al-Assad, and the second one is Ms. Diafar Sama. So Mr. Hafiz Al-Assad will bring a title about EFL teacher strategies to build students' speaking competence at boarding school. So to Mr. Hafiz Al-Assad, take your time.
Okay, the first is we talk about thanks for the moderator. Today I will discuss about the first one is method of study. As we know, speaking competence is one of the fundamental aspects of English education that helping students to be effective in communication and language fluency. And then, as we know, in boarding school, teacher face challenge to building student speaking competence in the city, where is English is not primary language. So it's important to teacher to develop speaking skills that require a lot of combination of strategies that support to diverse learning style. And then as one of the strategy that teacher apply in boarding school, there is no one rule. That's the rule that they have to speak English in their daily. If they break the rule, they will get some punishment or fines, denda, or dia tidak berbicara setiap harinya. Jadi so this is one of the strategy that apply in the boarding school, because teacher that applies in boarding school setting is different in the public school, because students live and learn in one place. There is settings that they have to learn, practice every day. Yeah, so you have to. Teacher need to find the strategies that to support the student. And then for the set guess, there are two. First one is several studies in the past have been done when the 2030 curriculum applied in school, but we know every year, I don't know, the curriculum has changed. That right now we use Merdeka curriculum. So Merdeka curriculum also give teacher to make new strategy or to get a new that implement that how they affect the acquisition of English. And then many students do research or regular school rather than boarding school. This is like a gap that we can research, because have a dynamic, unique situation where students live and learn in more immersive and structured settings. And then for the research methodology, the research will be use a qualitative approach. They focus on the type of exploration of individual or group phenomena. So the research will employ descriptive technique, where is to find accurate explanation and outline of the study object. And then for the research instrument, there will be semi-structured interview and questionnaire to collect the data. And then for the analysis, we use from Marx and Huberman, where there are three analysis techniques. The first one is data detection, and then data history, and then the last one is drawing a conclusion. Okay, that's all for me. Back to the moderator.
Okay, thank you very much to the audience. So, Mr. Hafiz, proposal is about how speaking competencies in students for boarding school, where, as we know, in the background, teacher facing some challenges when the students, as we know that we use English as a foreign language, so the students didn't seem to learn with it, and the purpose is to find the best strategy in apply to the students. Thank you very much to Mr. Hafiz for the explanation, and we're going to the next speaker.
No, there will be
no question actually.
For audience, if you have a suggestion or any critics to the speaker's proposal, you have a opportunity to tell it. Start from now. Any other suggestion? No. On a suggestion? Okay, thank you very much. That's mean this proposal is nearly perfect because there's no suggestion or any other critics about it. So that's all. We enough about this proposal. Okay, thank you very much to Mr. Hafiz. And we're going to the next speaker is Mrs. Diafarnisa. So for the next speaker, take this on. Okay, to the audience, in front of our room right now, there's the next speaker. It's Ms. Diafarnisa. Will bring the title of her proposal is the utilization of social media in implementing project-based learning in English teaching. So for Ms. Dia, take your time.
Okay, thank you. The title of my proposal here is exploring the utilization of digital platform in implementing project-based learning in English classroom. Okay, so I start from the background. Okay. Education in Indonesia is currently stepping toward a more dynamic future by introducing the Merdeka Curriculum. And Merdeka Curriculum is an educational initiative that places students as the active subject in the learning process. And this approach aims to increase students' creativity, independence, and courage in thinking and acting. Merdeka Curriculum brings the spirit of independence and freedom of learning, which is expected to create a more creative, adaptive, and competitive young generation. Okay, based on the reality that in this era, there are 4 skills that must be mastered by the students. There are communication, collaboration, critical thinking, and problem solving, and creative and innovation, character, value, and higher order thinking skill. So in this Merdeka Curriculum, teachers are expected to be able to serve the learning, the innovative learning by the learning should be based on the model, strategy, and integrated the learning with the technology. So here I try to explore how the utilization of digital tools in implementing project-based learning, because one of the teaching model that can be implemented by using digital tools is project-based learning. Okay, besides that, there are 5 teaching model that can be implemented by using technology such as project-based learning, problem-based learning, game-based learning, station learning, and discovery learning. project-based learning is one of the model that can be implemented by integrating the technology. So the research question here. Okay, before I continue to the research questions, here the digital platform that I will use are two. The first one, digital learning platform, and then the second one, social media. So the research question for this proposal are three. The first one, how does the utilization of digital platform in implementing project-based learning in English classroom, and then what are the challenges in implementing project-based learning by integrating the digital platform, and then the third one, how to solve the problem of implementing that teaching model. So the first one, how the implementation, and the second one, what are the problem, and the third one, how to solve the problem. And then the objective of this research, I didn't write it on my PPT because I want you to hear me that way. Okay. The objective of this research is to explore the utilization of digital platform in implementing project-based learning in English classroom. Okay, and then the theory here, the concept of a project-based learning comes from the great ideas of an academic and philosopher John Dewey. He argued that students should gain practical and efficient knowledge when experiencing and practicing things related to real life context. And Dewey's concept is known further as learning by doing. In addition, Dewey also proposed that experience is the best way for students to gain knowledge. And then here, project-based learning is a teaching model that put emphasis on designing tasks, particularly in the form of project that can lead students to experience an inquiry process. It is expected that students will be able to develop knowledge, skill, and attitude as the assessment basis for teacher. And then the methodology. The research design is a qualitative method with descriptive approach. And then the research setting in Ahmad Perju Junior High School. And the participant here, an English teacher and 22 students in grade 7. And technique of data collection, descriptive data collection method include interviews, observation, and examining personal documents. That's all for me. I give it back to the moderator.
Okay, thank you so much. This is the explanation. So we can conclude that the phenomenon of this research is about because we're entering a digital era where everything is digital. Every single part of our life is including in digital. So yeah, this research is talking about how we apply digital platform to project-based learning. Right. So Ms. Dia wanna know more deeper about this research. So that's why she wanna explore much about this. And yeah. So that is the conclusion of this presentation. So if you have any suggestion or critics, please go on. Okay then, so that's me. This proposal is closely perfect to because there's no any.
Okay, this one.
Okay, there's one suggestion from Mr. Afril. So, to Mr. Afril,
would you like to see about the title? To give us the title. Explore the utilizations of digital platform implementing project-based learning in English classroom. Well, I think this is a nice title on your research proposal, but on your research questions in the form of what are the challenging? Yes, your research questions, right? What are the second, yes, because you have mentioned how, what, and how. In my perceptions, when you are talking about what are the challenging of implementing the utilization, it comes like there are two research titles on it. Do you agree with me? In bahasa, jadi kalau ini kan judulnya Exploring the Utilization of Digital Platform in Implementing Project-Based Learning in English Classroom. Dia sudah berdiri secara sendirinya. Dengan datang di research questions-nya, dia dihadirkan pakai istilah what are the challenging. What are the challenging? Itu akan memicu dua. Kembali lagi ada pertanyaan terhadap judul. Exploring the challenging of utilization itu bisa. Sedangkan kamu exploring the utilization, kamu pemanfaatannya saja, ya kan, tanpa untuk challenge. Tapi in your discussion you mentioned about what are the challenging, the challenge, tantangan-tantangan dalam penggunaannya itu. It should be like two title after this. Bisa jadi dua titel di dalamnya. In my opinion, lebih bagusnya adalah how does the teachers utilize of the digital platform implementing project-based learning. Jadi mau melihat bagaimana si guru-gurunya ini mengaplikasikan penggunaan digital platform. Itu yang pertama. Baru yang kedua, mungkin kamu bisa pakai what are the benefits. Apa keuntungannya project-based learning ini diimplementasikan si guru di dalam kelas. Dan baru yang ketiga, ini kan digital platform implementing ini kan banyak ini ya jenis-jenisnya kan, banyak jenisnya. Baru how does the teachers implement yang paling
sebutkan
digital platformnya daripada pakai what are the challenging. Kalau what are the challenging nanti masuk ke judul baru, tantangan-tantangan dalam penggunaannya. In my perception, lantas dari untuk minimize the teorinya nanti kan otomatis berbagai teori menampilkan pendapat A bahwa utilization of digital platform ini ada 3, ada 4, ada 5. Nah, bagaimana cara untuk membatasinya agar the utilization of digital platform implementing ini tidak merebak terlalu banyak? Ada tidak untuk teorinya ini?
Penelitian ini sebenarnya tujuan akhirnya tuh pengen berbagi gitu. Ini loh penerapan project based learning dengan menggunakan digital platform ini gitu. Jadi bisa jadi bahan referensi bagi guru-guru yang lain gitu, karena ini termasuk apa ya? Kenapa tadi nomor 2 itu ada apa aja tantangannya? Karena memang dalam menerapkan penggunaan digital platform di pembelajaran itu tantangannya itu cukup ini gitu.
Bagus sih itu jadi spesifik.
Iya, harusnya lebih spesifik. Ini sebenarnya mirip dengan judul saya. Kalau memang kemarin ini
terlalu general,
terlalu luas, nanti pembahasannya malah lebih banyak.
Jadi
sama nih sama punya saya ini.
Ini kan explore the utilization kan, jadi setiap guru nanti pasti penggunaannya kalau mau pakai
digital platformnya juga harus spesifik.
Yes, nah maka saya bilang nanti di akhirnya kalau tadi itu kan nggak ada, itu masih ibaratnya asumsi yang akan menjadi dasar. Ya udah si guru pakai ini aja. Ini kan akan berbagi hasil dari praktikal sama teori benefitsnya kan di ujungnya nanti kan. Itu kan masih asumsi di sekolahnya kamu yang kamu dapat. Untuk hal sederhana yang dipakai teori siapa? Contoh kayak ibaratnya kayak strategi yang dipakai. Contoh kayak aku. Si guru dalam SD itu mengajarkan pelajaran bahasa Inggris itu ada bervariasi, mulai dari entertainment, mulai dari visual, mulai dari playing outside. Nah, ini yang sering digunakan guru. Nanti di akhir kamu untuk membatasi pertanyaan yang masih masih ibaratnya khayal, biarkan kita batasi. Hal senada ini berada pada teori si A yang menyatakan bahwa guru mengajarkan bahasa Inggris menggunakan metode atau strategi A, B, C, D. Jelas. Kalau kamu katakan nanti ini kan masih banyak nih project based learningnya A, B, C, D. Itu hanya sebatas informasi umum, tapi spesifiknya apa?
I think this title is okay for her to make this in her tests, yeah. But we know that there is a limitation of this study. So the writer or the makes more specific about his research here. It just makes the audience or the other people interest to read this thesis. So I think so she makes this one general. Jadi kok general banget ya? Jadi orang tertarik. Nah, melihat di dalam ada limitasinya. Di sanalah peran si writer untuk melimitasi ini, bahwa dia terfokus kepada digital apa, kemudian PJBL yang bagaimana gitu. I think itu yang menjadi fokus di sini. Karena memang kemarin when we meet our advisor about this title, so this is also there is a revision from this title. There is a new, actually there is a title from the writer of the year. So the advisor makes a suggestion or an advice for Ms. Dia to change her title to be this one. So that's why this writer made this one, this title, and also make a limitation, make more specific in limitation of study.
So I just change the research question actually. Ubah research questionnya biar dia lebih detail. Jadi dia kena pas pembahasannya. Walaupun di judulnya umum, kalau misalnya nggak mau diganti, baiknya ke research questionnya.
Sebenarnya kenapa ada yang nomor 2 sama nomor 3? Kan nomor 1 tadi bagaimana penerapannya. Jadi kan sintaks dari PJBL itu kan ada 6. Jadi nanti ada lembar observasi, misalnya dari sintaks 1 sampai 6 itu udah benar-benar terlaksana atau enggak gitu kan. Misalnya di nomor 3, kenapa dia tidak terlaksana? Apa masalahnya gitu. Nah, jadi di penerapannya bagaimana dan kendala-kendala apa gitu disebutkan juga gitu di dalamnya gitu. Kemudian dari kendala itu solusinya apa gitu.
Bagus itu kalau judulnya kan exploring the challenge of utilizing digital platform in implementing. Kalau
dimasukkan
dia langsung dibilang challenge-nya di dalam judul.
Exploring the challenge. Kalau menurut persepsi saya, jadi dia langsung membatasi, enggak. Ini kan mau kayaknya masih dikupas umum nanti tampilannya udah akhirnya ini gitu, nggak ada spesifiknya gitu. Kalau juga exploring the challenge of utilizing digital platform implementing, orang langsung tahu dia mau cari terkait permasalahannya.
Jadi dia otomatis kalau kita misalnya membahas tentang challenge-nya kan otomatis sudah pasti
secara
juga penerapannya gitu.
Yes. Secara tidak langsung kamu dari yang umum dulu baru ke spesifik.
Jadi disebutkan challenge, kita mau membahas challenge-nya itu apa dan solusinya apa, tapi di dalamnya itu tetap ada penerapannya bagaimana, tapi nggak perlu disebutkan di research question nomor 1 tadi.
That's my opinion. Jadi kan untuk kita membatasi banyak sekali argumentasi yang mungkin saja berdasarkan ini masih umum gitu. Nah, teori siapa nanti yang membatasi untuk terkait ternyata maksudnya membatasi adalah supaya nanti di akhirnya last product dari ini, ternyata ini sama dengan teori ini mengatakan bahwa tantangan-tantangan dari PJBL ini terdapat di minus classroom yang domain di sini adalah ini poinnya. Jadi lebih terstruktur.
the audience? Okay. Thank you very much for the suggestion. So from this presentation, we got some point to revise or maybe as a suggestion. First of all, from Mr. Asril, the outflow maybe can adapt the title or changing the research question. So each other will match. It's not has any gap or any misunderstanding about from the title and the research question. That's Mr. Asril. So the suggestion from Mr. Asril is to changing the research question or changing or adapt the title.
It just need the additional terms of life, exploring the challenge.
Okay, that's it.
Utilizing the digital platform.
Yeah, the writer need to adjust the title so it match with the research question. So that's the suggestion. But the author say that it already discussed with the advisor, and so it's the final research about it. So that means we can find the middle problem solving.
Yes.
And yeah, maybe we can have any discussion out of this point. Okay, that's all. If you have any suggestion, just tell to the author. If not, we'll close this agenda today. Okay, so there are no any suggestion or question. Let's say Alhamdulillah. This is the end of our presentation today. So let's meet next week with another speaker. So.